Trojans Incorporated and Marshfield Utilities. Good evening and welcome to Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Baseball action tonight on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and on WDLB, WOSQ.com. This evening, it's the Marshfield Chaparrals and the Westboro Trojans meeting in Dairyland League Baseball. I'm Gene Delisio. Good to have you with us for baseball action this evening here on WOSQ. Two teams off to a rather slow start this year. The Marshfield Chaparrals just 1-5, and the Westboro Trojans 0-5 heading into this ball game this evening. Now, this is a much different Chaparrals ball club than we've seen in recent years. The new Wisconsin Rapids Dairyland League team, the Wisconsin Rapids Riverhawks, have taken some very important players from the Chaparrals roster. Donovan Brandel, Cade Landcore, the Ellenbecker brothers, Garrett Huber, also the young man from Assumption High School, Ethan Peters, all now pitching and playing for that new Rapids ball club and no longer here with the Chaparrals. And so the Chaparrals roster has been hit very hard this year by the advent of that new Rapids ball club. So the Chaparrals struggling at the outset of the season, as is the Westboro ball club, which comes in here 0-5. Now Westboro features a lot of ball players that we have seen in recent years, especially in the Marywood Conference. Dane Dietelm, Cameron Diedrich, Marsha Westfall, Connor Westfall, all from Athens, plus J.V. Castillo and Blake Bargander from Abbotsford High School, J.V. from Colby, Blake from Abbotsford. So a lot of familiar faces on this Westboro ball club as well as we head into baseball action today here at Jack Hackman Field. Temperatures right now in the upper 70s. We have clear skies, not much of a breeze to affect the play tonight, and a nice crowd on hand to watch baseball action this evening here at Jack Hackman Field. Plenty of room for you to stop by, take in some baseball this evening at Jack Hackman Field. Marshfield and the Westboro Trojans meeting tonight in this Dairyland League contest is Prevention Genetics Night at the ballpark this evening, and some free prizes given out to the fans in the ballpark as well this evening. Marshfield Chaparrals and Westboro meeting in Dairyland League Baseball tonight at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. And more of our pregame report in just a moment.
If you're one of the lucky ones, you've never had an auto accident. But if and when you do, you get flustered and exasperated dealing with the insurance company and getting estimates, not to mention trying to figure out how you're going to get around without your vehicle. Well, they can't make that process fun, but they can make it a lot easier at Art's Body Shop. Free estimates, free courtesy car, all worry-free. Pick up or drop off your rental from Penske Truck, too, at Art's Body Shop, South Central Avenue in Marshfield, just north of Wildwood Park.
An excellent team is built from the ground up. It starts with a solid foundation, support among its members, and the development of a winning tradition. If you're planning to build or remodel, think of the tradition offered at Trudeau Construction of Marshfield. They handle everything from new homes to additions, remodeling projects, kitchens and baths, cabinets, wood floors, decks, and gazebos. Have a project in mind? Plan it from the ground up by dialing 387-2239 for Trudeau Construction, Marshfield.
Marshfield Chaparrals and Westboro Trojans tonight, Dairyland League Baseball from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. The Chaparrals 1-5 heading into the ball game tonight. Westboro is 0-5. The Trojans lost their opener this year at Tomahawk 5-2, then lost at home to Whittlesea 10-6, and lost a home game to that new Rapids ball club 11-0. Westboro then lost at Merrill 8-6, and last time out lost at Whittlesea 19-2. So the Westboro Ball Club 0-5 heading into action in this one this evening. As we mentioned, lots of familiar faces on this Westboro Ball Club. Cameron Diedrich, Dane Dietelm, Marsha Westfall, and Connor Westfall, all former baseball standouts at Athens High School. J.V. Castillo now playing for the Colby program. Blake Bargander playing for the Abbotsford baseball program, and some other familiar names spread in there as well. So a good group of ball players at this Westboro team, and they've not won a ball game as of yet, but they have some good talent at Westboro, and they should be a factor in the Dairyland League race throughout the course of the season. I want to remind you once again, complete coverage of the NBA draft coming your way tomorrow evening here on WOSQ. The proceedings begin at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Milwaukee Bucks have the 24th pick on the first round. As of right now, there has been speculation that the Bucks may try to move up, and they've been talking with Cleveland, which apparently has been very interested in trading that number 1 pick of theirs, which is the 14th overall in this year's draft. Right now the Bucks have the number 24 selection, and Johnny Davis of the Wisconsin Badgers and La Crosse Central High School also likely to be chosen in the top 10 or 12 for the draft tomorrow evening. Full coverage of the NBA draft tomorrow starting at 6 p.m. right here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and on WDLB, WOSQ.com. Marshfield Chaparrals manager Luke Wirtz standing by. We'll talk with Coach Wirtz about his ball club and the start of the Chaparral season as our pregame report continues in just a moment.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Randy Gershman. Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to get the most out of retirement. Stop by our office at 554 South Central in Marshfield for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Central Wisconsin weather on WOSQ. Clear for tonight, a low around 56. West-northwest winds becoming calm. Sunny and breezy on Thursday, high near 85. Winds out of the west-southwest could gust as high as 20. Partly cloudy Thursday night, a low around 64. Sunny on Friday, slight chance of a shower, high near 85. That's Central Wisconsin weather on WOSQ.
Central Wisconsin's original ESPN FM, 92.3 WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield.
You're listening to Marshfield Chaparrals baseball this evening on WOSQ. Chaparrals facing the Westboro Trojans in Dairyland League baseball this evening here at Jack Hackman Field. And Marshfield manager Luke Wirtz with us for some pregame comments. Luke, haven't talked to you yet this year. Tell us about the start of your season, how things look so far this year for the Chaparrals ball club.
Yeah, it's been kind of a slow start for us this year. We got a lot of guys haven't played ball since, or at least offensively haven't hit the ball since at least a year ago. So we're pretty rusty to start off the year, but we're hoping, as we get into some warmer weather here, we'll start hitting the ball and we'll start getting some wins. Like I said, slow start. I think we're 1-5 in league, but it doesn't mean that we can't turn things around in a hurry.
Luke, what are some things that you like to do early in the year to get your ball players ready for baseball? Because as you mentioned, many of these players have not played since last August. So how do you get them back in playing shape once again?
Just, trying to get the guys together a few nights a week before the season starts, just trying to take some BP and, make sure we're throwing, getting our arms loose so we don't have too many injuries and stuff. So some of the guys coming back from college, they're going to be ready to go. Their arms are going to be in shape. But some of us more veteran guys on the team, we just try to get out here as soon as the weather's nice and get out to the field when we can.
Any overall thoughts on this ball club and some strings you have on this team this year?
I think we got some guys that are really starting to, put it back together. A guy like Peter Earl was gone the first couple of games of the year, and now since he's been back, he's been hitting the ball really well, and you can just kind of, see the progression as guys start to get their timing back and, get back in the rhythm of the game. I'm excited to see how we're going to fare. We got a tough schedule this season, but I think we're going to be all right as the season goes along.
How about any college ball players you have on the roster this year?
Yeah, we got a couple guys here. Chase Higgins played over at Stout this year. As a freshman, he had a few innings on the mound over there, and he was a real good hitter in high school, so that year off is kind of hurting him. But, he's been really starting to turn it on now that he's gotten, more reps and more live at-bats against guys, and then he's going to be one of our top pitchers for us as the season goes on. Another guy has pitched for us in some league games here, Chandler Schmidt, Stratford guy pitching over at Winona State. he pitched for us last Sunday. He got us our first league win of the year, so a 6-3 win over Tomahawk. I'm excited to see him pitching for us down the stretch here too.
Luke, there is a new team in the area. That Rapids Ball Club began this year, and normally that wouldn't affect you guys too much, except they likely took some very good ball players from your roster, the Kramenakers and Donovan Brandel. Tell us about making up for those losses on this year's team.
Yeah, it's not easy when you lose, some really good ball players like that. As you mentioned, the Kramenakers, and a couple years ago, Donovan Brandel is a really good ball player. Ethan Peters is another guy in the area that's pitching for them as well, who had a couple of good years with us as well. And then Garrett Huber, another outfield. So basically this year we've replaced our whole starting outfield from last year, which, it's not easy to do. Those guys were good hitters. They were fast guys, great arms in the outfield. So it's not easy, but we've been piecing it together, and I think we'll be all right.
And how about your coaching staff for you this year?
This is my third year as manager, and then third year for my assistant coach, Jason Kurth, as well. And then some other guys that have been kind of helping out along the way. Brent Eastad's been kind of helping us out with a lot of stuff, and then Tim Lee as well has been doing all of our stats and everything for us. So good group of baseball minds, guys that have been around the Shaps for a while, and just town ball in general. So they've been a big help for us.
Pre-game comments from Marshfield Chaparrals manager Luke Wirtz. The Chaparrals taking on the Westboro Trojans in Dairyland League Baseball tonight here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Marshfield and Westboro tonight. Dairyland League baseball action from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Temperatures once again in the upper 70s. A little bit of a breeze blowing tonight, not too severe. A good crowd on hand, but still lots of room for you to stop by, take in some baseball here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. We're getting set for that opening pitch of the ball game. We'll come back with that and more as our pregame report continues in just a moment.
Sternweiss & Sons has been serving the area since 1972 with concrete block and ready mix. Ready mix concrete is a mixture of sand, gravel, Portland cement, water, and other chemical and mineral additives. These mixes are designed based around their intended use. At Sternweiss & Sons, they specialize in concrete that is designed to be used in all types of concrete applications, including flat work, stamped, stained, colored, and specialty slabs, basements, sidewalks, driveways, patios, home pads, and more. Visit them online at sternweissandsons.com. Sternweiss & Sons, you can count on them.
I bet I know what you're not thinking about right now. Safety issues when it comes to water and electricity. Thank goodness Marshfield Utilities has done some thinking for you. Of course, it's up to you to follow through with smart thinking about things like, to prevent scalding water, heaters should be set no higher than 120 degrees. Always dry your hands before using a switch, plug, or electrical outlet. Stay away from fenced-in power stations, utility poles, and towers. Get all the facts about water and electric safety from Marshfield Utilities. Safety is important, don't you think?
Hi, this is Wisconsin football coach Paul Christ. You're listening to Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield.
Baseball tonight here on WOSQ. Marshfield Chaparrals and Westboro Trojans squaring off in this matchup this evening. Let's check the starting lineups for this ball game. First of all, for Westboro, the leadoff hitter at second base, Cameron Diedrich. Diedrich at second base leading off tonight. Batting second is the Westboro pitcher, Dane Dietelm. Dietelm pitching and batting second. Batting third for Westboro this evening is third baseman Dustin Freeman. Freeman at third base, batting third. Hitting fourth is the Westboro first baseman, Butch Weigel. Weigel at first base, batting fourth. In the number 5 spot is the Westboro designated hitter, Matt Krieger. Krieger DHing and batting fifth. He's batting tonight in place of left fielder Kobe Elsner. Hitting sixth for Westboro, shortstop Marshall Westfall. Marshall Westfall at shortstop, batting sixth. Batting seventh is the Westboro catcher, Connor Westfall. Connor Westfall catching, batting seventh. In the 8th spot for Westboro, the center fielder, J.V. Castillo. Castillo in center field, batting number 8. And batting ninth is the Westboro right fielder, Brant Johnson. Johnson playing right field and batting number 9. The batting order tonight for the Marshfield Chaparrals, the leadoff hitter is center fielder Isaiah Byrell. Byrell in center field leading off. Batting second is the Chaparrals pitcher, Chase Higgins. Higgins pitching, batting number 2. Hitting third, third baseman Jason Kurth. Kurth at third base, batting third. In the number 4 spot, the Marshfield shortstop, Will Lee. Lee at shortstop, batting fourth. Heading fifth, Marshfield second baseman, Luke Wirtz. Wirtz at second base, batting fifth. Heading sixth for the Chaparrals, left fielder Peter Earl. Earl in left field, batting sixth. In the number 7 position, the catcher, Caden Schillinger. Schillinger catching and batting seventh. Batting eighth is right fielder Austin Bacon. Bacon in right field, batting number 8. The number 9 hitter for the Chaparrals is first baseman Brent Eastad. Eastad batting ninth and playing first base. Marshfield and Westboro baseball action tonight here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. First of all, let's also mention the real big news of the day in the sports world, and that is today's promotion of Marshfield's Trevor Schwecke by the Toronto Blue Jays to their AA farm club at Manchester, New Hampshire. Trevor has been playing for the Class A Vancouver Canadians not only this year, but the previous 2 years as well, but today got the call, moving him to AA New Hampshire, the New Hampshire Fisher Cats, based in Manchester, New Hampshire. Trevor has played in 43 games for the Vancouver Ball Club this year, is batting .232 with 4 home runs and 19 runs batted in. And Trevor finally gets the call to move up to AA, and so he'll be playing for the New Hampshire Fisher Cats, based in Manchester, New Hampshire, southern New Hampshire, not all that far really from Boston, starting this evening. I'm not sure what a Fisher Cat is, but probably a pretty ferocious animal. And Trevor will be playing for the Fisher Cats starting tonight in their ball game against Altoona at Manchester. Again, the New Hampshire Ball Club, a AA franchise in the Eastern League. So that's great news to hear on Trevor Schwecke moving up in the Toronto Blue Jays farm system today. Both teams are on the field. I believe Sam Zier is serving as our home plate umpire once again tonight. He umpired last night in the Legion game, back out there once again this evening. And here is our national anthem.
You see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets right there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
There is our national anthem. We're set for baseball here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. The youngsters on the field running the bases as they do before all Chaparrals ball games here at Jack Hackman Field. The last young lady carrying the Go Chaps Go flag as she gets to first base. And Chaparrals first baseman Brent Eastad standing along the third base foul line, high-fiving the youngsters as they come towards home plate. Nice night for baseball this evening. Boy, had a nice night last night. This even nicer this evening. Temperature's a bit cooler. The humidity is down. A little bit of a breeze. So a very pleasant evening for baseball. Stop by, take in some baseball tonight between the Chaparrals and the Westboro Trojans. Chaparrals are now on the field. At first base is Brent Eastad. At second base, Luke Wirtz. At shortstop, Will Lee. At third base, Jason Kurth. The right fielder is Austin Bacon. In center field, Isaiah Byrell. In left field, Peter Earl. The catcher is Caden Schillinger. On the mound is right-hander Chase Higgins. Young man from Spencer, who did some throwing in the baseball program this year at UW Stout. Speaking of Stout, you may be tuning in and wondering about Riley Bushak, the former Marshfield Tiger standout, who played for Stout this spring, had a very good sophomore year, and was a mainstay for the Chaparrals ball club last year. And maybe wondering why Riley is not with the ball club. Well, we asked Coach Wirtz about that before the ball game. And Riley is doing some academic work this summer. He has an internship in the Twin Cities and may get another internship later this summer in Arizona. So consequently, not only have the Chaparrals lost those key ball players from the Rapids area to the new Wisconsin Rapids Riverhawks team, but they lose Riley Bushak to some summer academic work. So big losses for the Chaparrals heading into this season. Baseball getting underway here at Jack Hackman Field. And the leadoff man for Westboro here in the first is second baseman Cameron Diedrich. Coach Ted Goodrich on the foul lines at third base for Westboro. Diedrich batting right-handed and gets set to step in. Higgins working from the stretch with no one on base. Readies himself. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball hit back up the middle. Lee at shortstop will snare it near second base, throw to first base, and just in time for the out.
707, 76 degrees.
Will Lee makes the play at shortstop for out number one. One pitch and one out in the Westboro first inning. Pitcher Dane Detelm now standing in for Westboro.
Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready?
Dane, a standout from Athens High School, batting right-handed. Chase Higgins on the mound for Marshfield. Throws, lined on the first base line, foul for strike one. Hit hard, but foul.
Number one.
Nothing in one. Now, great news concerning Trevor Schwecke today, promoted by the Blue Jays to their AA farm club in New Hampshire, based in Manchester, New Hampshire. Finally got that call up. The 0-1 pitch on the way. A breaking ball and a lazy swing and a miss by Detelm. Nothing in two. You may be thinking to yourself, boy, Trevor got stuck in Vancouver for 3 seasons. Was not promoted. Actually, he was promoted during that span. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball high for a ball, 1-2. When Trevor first began in 2019, Vancouver was Toronto's rookie league team. And that's where he was assigned that first year. Higgins throws again. Inside for a ball, 2-2. And then in the next couple of years, classifications in baseball changed, and Vancouver was moved from rookie ball to Class A baseball. Higgins throws once again. Breaking ball missed outside for a ball, 3-2. So Trevor's playing in the same city for really the same team, but at a different level. So actually, he was promoted from rookie ball to Class A ball, but did not have to move cities. Here's the full count pitch from Higgins. A swing and a miss. Good inside breaking ball. And Detelm out on strikes.
Now batting, number 6, Dustin Freeman.
2 men down. Third baseman Dustin Freeman now batting for Westboro. Freeman hitting right-handed, slightly open stance. Higgins stays in the stretch. Sets and delivers. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball 1. Marshfield and Westboro tonight. Dairyland League baseball from Jack Hackman Field. No score as Westboro bats. In the top half of the first, bases empty and 2 out. 1-0 pitch on the way. Over for a call and strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Trevor didn't have to move, but was actually promoted when the classification of that Vancouver team was upgraded a couple of years ago. 1-1 pitch on the way. Missed outside for ball, 2-1. And I understand, I've never been there, but I understand if you're going to be stuck in a city for 3 years, Vancouver would be a nice place to be stuck. Very beautiful city. 2-1 pitch on the way, a swing and a miss. 2-2. And talked to Trevor about exploring Vancouver, what that was like. Very nice community. He enjoyed his stay out there, but I'm sure very eager to move on and move up in the Blue Jays farm system. 2-2 on Freeman. Higgins gets set, throws, and got the inside corner with a nice breaking ball for a called strike 3. Freeman out on strikes to end the inning. In the first for Westboro, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We played a half inning and our score is Westboro 0 and the Marshfield Chaparrals coming to bat. Back to Jack Hackman Field and more baseball in just a moment.
Hungry? Chips.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Baseball tonight here on WOSQ. Marshfield Chaparrals and the Westboro Trojans meeting here at Jack Hackman Field this evening. Defensively for Westboro at first base is Butch Weigel. At second base, Cameron Diedrich. At shortstop, Marshall Westfall. At third base, Dustin Freeman. The right fielder is Brent Johnson. In center field, J.V. Castillo. In left field, Kobe Elsner. The catcher is Connor Westfall. And on the mound, right-hander Dane Dietelm. Dietelm and Westfall, one-time teammates at Athens High School, so they're, I'm sure, used to playing with each other and pitching together. Leadoff man for Marshfield in the first is the center fielder Isaiah Byron.
For the Marshfield Chaparrals, center fielder number 2, Isaiah Byron.
Isaiah, former Marshfield Tiger standout. Batting right-handed. Dietelm from the windup. Sets and throws and misses outside, ball 1. Marshfield batting, bottom half of the first. No score here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. 1-0 pitch on the way. High and outside for a ball, 2-0. Isaiah back in there. And the pitch on the way, curveball floats high for a ball, 3-0. Westboro has, I believe, 12 ball players here tonight. Marshfield may only have 10 in uniform. Next pitch is a breaking ball over for a call and strike, 3-1. So each team a bit short-handed tonight. How many moves made by the managers this evening? 3-1 delivery. High hopper towards short. Westfall will glove it. Step and fire to first base. Low throw, and the ball dropped by the first baseman Weigel. Good hustle by Byro. He forced Westfall to hurry the throw, and Marshall's throw in the dirt, and could not be dug out by Butch Weigel.
Number 18.
Looks like they'll give Byro an infield hit on that play, believing he would have beat it out anyway. So the Chaparrals have a leadoff base runner. The batter's pitcher, Chase Higgins, batting right-handed. Dietelm from the stretch. Good lead by Byro. Pitches a breaking ball on the inside corner for a call, strike 1. Chase did some pitching this year for E.W. Stout. Their main pitcher was Jace Bellman, the right-hander from Mosinee. Got most of their big games this year. Dietelm throws a curveball up and in for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mentioned Riley Bouchak from Marshfield was the Stout center fielder much of the year, but Chase Higgins did play some, got into a few ball games as a reliever primarily. Did pretty well for the Blue Devils. Dietelm ready, throws again, misses outside for a ball. 2-1. Some of these young men as freshmen don't see much playing time at all. We saw Riley Bellman from Stratford play last night for the Legion. He's playing at St. Mary's of Winona. Next pitch is hit in the air towards center field. J.V. Castillo drifts over, gets there and makes the catch for the out. And Byrell back to first base. Higgins flies to center field for out number one. Now, Riley Bellman played very little for St. Mary's. Got some at-bats, 6 or 8 for the year. And a lot of times as a freshman, that's what you get. Chandler Schmidt at Winona State didn't play much. But Chase did get into a number of ball games for Stout this year. Pitched pretty well. Jason Kurth batting for Marshfield, tossed to first base, and Byrell scrambles back in. Jason Kurth playing third base, right-handed batter from Neelsville. Digs in, detail him from the stretch. Runners going, pitches a called strike, and the ball is dropped by the catcher, Westfall. Byrell steals second base with no throw, as Westfall dropped the ball on the transfer. Count on Kurth, no balls, 1 strike. And with that, base runner at second base, Connor Westfall calls time, goes out and talks with Detail about the signs, which have to be changed with that base runner at second base so that he can't relay signs to the batter. Chaparrals base runner in scoring position, 0-1 on Jason Kurth as he digs in. Detail checks the base runner, checks him again, and delivers a curveball high and away for a ball. 1-1 on Jason Kurth. Chaparrals baseball tonight here on WDLB and WOSQ. Brought to us by Filker Brothers Corporation of Marshfield, manufacturers of stainless steel products. They support all youth sports and activities. Pitch on the way, popped into shallow right field. Johnson comes on hurriedly and makes the catch. Byrell will draw a throw, but that ball caught in very shallow right field, so he's going to go nowhere. Kurth with more or less a check swing pop-up to shallow right field. He's retired for the second out. And shortstop Will Lee now batting for Marshfield in the cleanup spot for the Chaparrals tonight, and batting for the first time this evening. Will batting right-handed. Byrell at second base now with 2 outs. And the pitch by Detail. Curveball breaks across for a called strike 1. Participation in high school sports builds character and teamwork, and Filker Brothers of Marshfield supports the youth of Central Wisconsin. 0-1 on Will Lee. Detail ready once again, and delivers. Curveball again, rides high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dane likes to throw that curveball apparently. Using it quite a bit here in the opening inning. 1-1 on Will Lee. He stands back in. Detail delivers a fastball hit in the air into shallow right center field. Tough chance for the second baseman, Diedrich. Can't make the play. It's a base hit. And Byrell running on the play will score from second base on a bloop single by Will Lee, giving Marshfield a 1-0 lead. Ball placed perfectly in shallow right center field. The second baseman, Diedrich, the right fielder, Johnson, and the center fielder, Castillo, all converging, but nobody could get there. Ball falls, and with 2 outs, Byrell off with the swing of the bat. And he scores easily on that play. So Marshfield on top 1-0. And the batter is second baseman Luke Wirtz, right-handed hitter. The pitch by Detail is in there for a called strike 1. It's Marshfield 1, Westboro 0. Lee at first base with 2 outs. 0-1 on Luke Wirtz. Stands back in there, throws to first base, gets away, but not very far, and Lee will not advance. Luke Wirtz himself, a former college ball player, played for several years at Concordia of Mequon. Had some good success for the Falcons down there. 0-1 on Luke Wirtz. Stands back in there, detail him from the stretch. Here's the pitch, curveball hit toward shortstop. Westfall will grub it. Underhand to Diedrich at second base for the forced play on Lee to end the inning. Marshfield in the first, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, 1 man left on base. We now played 1 inning. Our scores, the Marshfield Chaparrals 1, the Westboro Trojans 0. And more baseball coming up in just a moment.
Here's another.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Don't go away. We have Chaparrals baseball this evening here on WOSQ. A good crowd down here watching the ball game tonight. Many fans with folding chairs and lawn chairs along the concourse just behind the backstop. Others in the grandstand this evening. And a few fans out in the bleachers in left field along Spruce Avenue watching the ball game tonight.
Now batting for Westboro, number 23, Butch Weigel.
Leadoff man for Westboro here in the second is the first baseman, Butch Weigel. Big left-handed batter, digs in against Chase Higgins of Marshfield. Chase stays in that stretch position and now delivers a big swing and a miss for strike 1. Marshfield leads at 1-0. Westboro batting top of the second here at Jack Ackman Field. 0-1 on Butch Weigel, cleanup man for Westboro tonight. Pitch on the way, another swing and a miss at a low breaking ball. 0-2. Looks like Chase may have found a vulnerable spot in Weigel's batting stance. Weigel back in there once again. Chase from the stretch. Pitch on the way, a swing and a miss, same spot. Chase Higgins strikes out Butch Weigel with 3 curveballs.
Number 63,
About knee level. 1 out. In the Westboro second, DH Matt Krieger now batting. Batting right-handed. Higgins ready, he now delivers. Breaking ball up and in for ball 1. Marshfield Post 54 American Legion baseball team is playing tonight. The Blue Devils in Schofield facing the Everest Legion this evening. Higgins throws once again, over for a call and strike, 1-1. Blue Devils coming off an impressive win over Plover last night, knocked off the Black Sox 5-1. Cale Weissenberger getting the win. 1-1 pitch on the way, breaking ball low and outside for a ball, 2-1. And now in Schofield this evening facing the Everest Legion. That game is now underway at Mark Simon Field in Schofield. 2-1 on Matt Krieger. Higgins gets set, throws again, ground ball to deep short and through the hole for a base hit. Krieger singles to left field, giving Westboro its first base runner of the night. Batting for Westboro, the shortstop Marshall Westfall. Marshall and his brother Connor, who's on deck. Mainstays on some state champion Athens High School baseball teams several years ago. Marshall digs in, batting right-handed. Higgins throws, ground ball to deep short again and through the hole. Same spot for a base hit. Krieger stops at second base. Back-to-back singles by Krieger and Westfall. And Westboro has 2 men on with only 1 out for Connor Westfall. Connor, a freshman catcher on one of those Athens ball clubs that won a state championship several years ago. Also batting right-handed. Scoring chance for Westboro here in the second. Higgins working from the stretch, gets set, and now delivers. Breaking ball across for a called strike one. I'd say if you've got the Westfall brothers, Marshall and Connor, batting 6 and 7, your line must be fairly potent. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball towards second base. Wirtz will charge, scoop it up. He'll toss to Lee for the force play at second base. That's all they'll get. Ball was not hit very hard, and Luke lucky he got that one. Scrambled in quickly, grabbed it, and tossed to Lee for the force play on Marshall Westfall for the second out. On the play, Krieger takes third base. And on the fielder's choice, Connor Westfall at first for center fielder J.V. Castillo. This young man playing high school ball at Colby. Higgins gets set and throws up and in for ball one, and the runner at first base is caught up between first and second. Throw to Lee. He'll now look the runner third base back, now throw home to keep Krieger at third base, and on that throw, Connor Westfall takes second base. Connor trying to get himself into a rundown, but when Krieger went back to third base on a throw, Connor took second base. Castillo stands back in. Here's the pitch, high and outside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes on J.V. Castillo. Not a real big guy, but played some good infield for the Colby High School baseball team this spring. 2-0 pitch on the way, line fouled on the right field line. And just over the fence line, a couple of people walking down there near the batting cages, and they came close to getting a hard smash. 2-1 on Castillo, stands back in there. Higgins will check the base runners once again, and now delivers. Breaking ball across for a call strike. 2-2. Ted Goodrich coaching at third base with some signs. Not much you can put on here at 2-2. Higgins throws once again, low and outside for a ball. And the count full, 3-2. First base is open. Castillo handles the bat pretty well. Stands back in there. And the full count pitch on the way. Popped up into shallow right field. A long run for Austin Bacon. Gets by him in the gap at right center field and will drop for a hit. Krieger is in. Westfall scores as well. And J.V. Castillo doubles to the gap in right center field. 2 runs are in. And Westboro leads 2-1. Well done by J.V. Castillo with that ball the opposite way to right center field. 2 runs come home. And Westboro grabs a 2-1 lead. The batter is the right fielder Brant Johnson, batting right-handed. Higgins ready. And he delivers over for a call and strike 1. So it's now Westboro 2, Marshfield 1. Westboro batting top of the second. Castillo at second base and 2 outs. The 0-1 to Brant Johnson on the way. A swing and a foul tip. 0-2. Chaparrals in Westboro tonight. Dairyland League Baseball from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Glad to have you with us for our broadcast this evening. No balls, 2 strikes. Castillo going, pitches high for a ball, no throw. Castillo stole that pitch, stole the base rather easily. Pitch to Johnson high for a ball. And the count now 1-2. Jason Kurth at third base looking directly into that setting sun beyond the first base grandstand. Higgins throws once again on the inside corner for a called strike 3. Johnson out on strikes. That's 4 strikeouts for Chase Higgins tonight. However, in the second, Westboro gets 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, 1 man left on base. After 1.5, our score is Westboro 2 and the Marshfield Chaparrals 1. Back to Jack Hackman Field and more baseball in just a moment.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.com. www.rapidsawardsamore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and more than just awards.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no one-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Don't even pay attention anymore. Well, this time it truly means what it says. One price covers the entire family from little kids to grandma and grandpa and babysitters included for the whole summer unlimited times at Rose Bowl Lanes in Marshfield. Unlimited bowling all summer. Every day they're open, including shoe rental for under $100. Family fun all summer, rain or shine. Sign up today at Rose Bowl Lanes in Marshfield.
Hi, this is Onewithy Boys basketball coach Russ Weiler, and you're listening to Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield.
I'm Gene DeLisio at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Marshfield and Westboro meeting in baseball action tonight. Chaparrals come to bat in the last half of the second, now trailing 2-1. Leadoff man for Marshfield in the second is left fielder Peter Earl. Six, seven, 8 men due up for Marshfield here in the second inning. Peter digs in, batting right-handed. The pitch by Dane Detail, breaking ball in the dirt for ball 1. Our score is Westboro 2, Marshfield 1. Marshfield batting in the last half of the second here at Jack Hackman Field. Detail ready, winds and throws again, a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Home plate area is in shadow. The rest of the diamond in sunlight right now. Detail throws again, up and in for a ball. 2-1. Baseball tonight, Jack Hackman Field. Beautiful evening and a very good crowd on hand to watch this ball game. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. High hopper towards short. Westfall will charge, grab it, fire to first base in time for the out. Peter Earl retired for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Caden Schillinger, batting for Marshfield. Schillinger batting right-handed. Detail working from the windup. Curveball breaks across for a call, strike 1. Dairyland League Baseball tonight here on WOSQ, brought to us by Arts Body Shop in Marshfield. Detail throws again, curveball, and Caden out in front, swings and misses, 0-2. Dairyland League Baseball also sponsored by Trudeau Construction of Marshfield and Edward Jones Investments of Marshfield. 0-2 pitch on the way, ground ball to the right side. Diedrich at second base charges, no one's covering, and so Schillinger beats it out. The first baseman Weigel and the pitcher Detail both went for that ground ball hit on the right side. It was played by the second baseman Diedrich. He scooped it up and then had no one to throw the ball to. He tried to get to first base before Schillinger, but could not do so. So Caden beats it down for an infield hit. 1 out base runner for Marshfield. Austin Bacon now batting. Chaparrals right fielder, hitting right-handed. Former Spencer High School standout. Detail working from the stretch. And the pitch to Bacon, way inside for ball 1. Westboro on top, 2-1. Marshfield batting. Last half of the second, 1 out, 1 on. 1-0 on Austin Bacon. D-Town fires again. Foul back. That pitch was high. Austin could not resist. And the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Chaparrals and Westboro tonight. Dairyland League Baseball from Jack Hackman Field. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. 1-2. Dane Dietelm of Athens on the mound for the Westboro Trojans in this one tonight. He's hit a Bacon 1-2. Short lead by Schillinger at first base, held there by Weigel. Westfall looks over. And the pitch to Bacon, a swing and a foul ball. Well, no, a swing and a miss, but with first base occupied. Ball got away from the catcher. With first base occupied, Bacon cannot run. He's a strikeout victim. That's out number 2. And Schillinger takes second base on a wild pitch. That ball was in the dirt. Bacon offered for swing strike 3. Got away from the catcher, Connor Westfall. But with first base occupied, Bacon could not take first base. But Schillinger could take second base, which he did. Brent Eastad now batting for Marshfield, the Chaparrals' first baseman tonight. Dietelm from the stretch. Throws up and in for ball 1. People sometimes forget that rule. Now, third strike gets away from the catcher. The batter cannot take first base if first base is occupied. So Bacon, realizing that, did not move from the batter's box. So he could not advance, but Schillinger could when that ball got loose. And he goes to second base. One and 0 on Brant Eastad. Batting right-handed. Brant stands back in. Dietelm checks the base runner at second base. And now delivers. A swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chaparral's roster looking much different these days with those young men from the Nakusa area no longer on the ball club. They're playing for that Wisconsin Riverhawks team down in the Rapids now. Dietelm throws 1-1. Curveball line towards second base. 1 hop by Diedrich. Throws to first base in time to end the inning. Got a big hop right to him. Cameron Diedrich makes the play to retire the side. Chaparrals in the second. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, they leave 1. We've played 2 innings, and our score is Westboro 2 and the Marshfield Chaparrals 1. More baseball in just a moment.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
We're following Dairyland League Baseball tonight here on WOSQ. The Marshfield Chaparrals and the Westboro Trojans meeting in this matchup this evening. Seems like every inning we have the catcher winding up on base. And so when that third out is made, he has to come back to the dugout, get all his gear on. And so we had to wait for a few moments while Caden Schillinger came back and put on his catcher's equipment before he could warm up pitcher Chase Higgins. Beautiful evening for baseball here in central Wisconsin. And we'll have many, many more evenings like this throughout the summer, so make sure you make plans to come down to Jack Hackman Field or your favorite ballpark in central Wisconsin, take in some baseball this year. Chase Higgins from Spencer on the mound for the Chaparrals. Chase and Austin Bacon, the Chaparrals right fielder, both from Spencer, making key contributions to the Chaparrals ball club this season. Chase gets one or two more warm-up throws. I think he's about done. Says, I'm ready. So let's start the third inning. Cameron Diedrich leads off the Westboro third. The Trojan second baseman bounced to short his first time up, 0 for 1. Cameron batting right-handed. Higgins stays in the stretch and delivers. Ground ball to third, picked up by Kurth. He bobbles it, but grabs it. Throws to first base in time for the out. Jason Kurth rather handcuffed there, but stayed with it, made the play. And Diedrich out number 1. Twice, second time today, he's bounced out on the first pitch he's seen. Pitcher Dane Detailm batting, a strikeout victim his first time up, 0 for 1. Dane batting right-handed. Higgins sets himself and delivers. Low and outside, ball 1. Isaiah Byrell in center field, shading his eyes. Left fielder Peter Earl looking into the sun, as is the third baseman Jason Kurth, and the shortstop Will Lee. Left side of the infield and the outfield, the sun field here in this ballpark. 1-0 on Detailm, the pitch on the way. Hit outside for a ball. 2-0. There is a, as you may be aware, a grandstand on the first base side, but there's an opening between the roof and the seating area. Next pitch down low for a ball. 3-0, and the sun at the right angle can squeeze itself through that opening and be a real problem for fielders on the left side of the diamond. 3-0 pitch to Dane Detailm on the outside corner for a call strike, 3-1. So the fielders at shortstop, third base, left field, and sometimes center field have a tough time at this hour of the day. 3-1 pitch on the way, breaking ball up and in for ball 4. Dane Detailm draws a base on balls, the first issued by Chase Higgins tonight. Third baseman Dustin Freeman batting for Westboro, a strikeout victim his first time up, 0 for 1. Freeman batting right-handed. Higgins working from the stretch, goes to first base, and Detailm has to dive back in. Isaiah Byrell moves in, makes the catch for the out, and Detailm back to first base. Freeman flies out for out number 2, and first baseman Butch Weigel batting for Westboro, struck out his first time up, 0 for 1. Looks like a number of Westboro fans are here tonight to watch the ball game. And they normally would not get a chance to see a ball game in a fine facility like Jack Hackman Field, so a real treat for them to come down here and take in the ball game tonight. Weigel digs in, batting left-handed. Higgins working from the stretch and delivers. Missed outside for ball 1. Major League Baseball action coming up on Saturday afternoon on WOSQ. The Houston Astros and New York Yankees from New York on Saturday. Toss to first base, and again, Detailm dives back in. Our broadcast gets underway Saturday at 12 noon right here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WDLB, WOSQ.com. The 1-0 to Butch Weigel, slammed to left center field for a base hit. That's in the gap and will split the outfielders. Detailm to third base, getting the green light. He'll come home and score. And Weigel stops at second base with an RBI double. Butch Weigel, batting left-handed, drives that one to the gap in left center field. D-Telm scores easily. And Westboro leads 3-1. Four hits for Westboro tonight, 2 of them doubles. Matt Krieger batting, the Trojans DH, singled and scored his first time up. Pitch by Higgins, over for a call and strike 1. Our score now, Westboro 3, Marshfield 1. Westboro batting in the top of the third. Weigel at second base with 2 outs. 0-1 pitch to Matt Krieger. Swings and misses. Nice slow breaking ball by Higgins. Count now, no balls and 2 strikes. Krieger batting number 5 for the Trojans tonight. Digs in once again. Higgins gets set and throws. Line down the right field foul line. Foul and an play. Still 0-2 on Matt Krieger. Some pretty good hitters on this Westboro ball club, like all small town teams. They may not have the pitching depth they'd like to see. Krieger back in there. And the 0-2 pitch on the way. High fly ball down the right field foul line. Bacon giving chase, and the ball falls in fair territory beyond the first base bag. Our run comes home, and Westboro leads 4-1. Bloop single right down the right field foul line for Matt Krieger. Was not sure if that ball would stay fair or not, and it did. Fell beyond the reach of first baseman Brent Eastad. So Weigel comes home. And now a 4-1 lead for Westboro with Krieger at first base and Marshall Westfall batting. Marshall singled his first time up. Now 5 Westboro hits tonight. Higgins from the stretch. Pitch to Westfall, rides outside, ball 1. Westboro has scored 2 in the second and 2 in the third. They lead 4-1 as they bat in the third inning. Krieger at first base and 2 outs. 1-0 on Marshall Westfall. Chase Higgins from Spencer on the mound for Marshfield. From the stretch, delivers a breaking ball across for a call strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Westboro looking for their first win of the year. Bats coming alive so far tonight. The count 1 ball, 1 strike. Higgins ready and delivers. Over for a call strike 2. 1-2. Marshall Westfall, a real mainstay on some Athens State Championship teams several years ago for Coach Bill Coker. Ball and 2 strikes to count. Higgins ready. Throws once again. High fly ball to shallow left field. The shortstop Will Lee goes out to grab it to end the inning. In the third for Westboro, 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, a walk, and 1 man left on base. We play 2.5 innings, and our score is Westboro 4 and the Marshfield Chaparrals 1. And more baseball coming up in just a moment.
It's Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Field in Marshfield. Chaparrals and the Westboro Trojans tonight in Dairyland League Baseball. Westboro looking for their first win of the year. They're up by 3 as Marshfield bats in the home half of the third inning. One, two, and three batters due up for Marshfield here in the third inning. Byral, Higgins, and Kurth coming to bat against Dane Detailm of Westboro.
Now batting for the Chaparrals, number 2, Isaiah Byral.
Isaiah Byral singled and scored Marshfield's only run in the first inning. 1 for 1. Facing right-hander Dane Detailm of Westboro. Dane winds and delivers. High and outside, ball 1. Westboro on top, 4-1. Marshfield batting last half of the third here at Jack Hackman Field. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Popped up foul on the first base side. The first baseman, Weigel, may have a play near the dugout. He does grab it for the out. Byral fouls out to first baseman Butch Weigel for out number 1. Once again, we mentioned this repeatedly, that there is a lot of foul ground here at Jack Hackman Field. And that played to the advantage of the Westboro Ball Club on that foul pop-up, which stayed in play. Pitcher Chase Higgins now batting for Marshfield. Fly to center his first time up, 0 for 1. Detailm throws, popped up into shallow right field. Johnson comes on quickly, but can't make the play. Now gets by him, and Higgins will hold at first base. The relay throw back to the infield is loose again, but backed up by the third baseman Freeman. So no further advance. Higgins singles to right field. Ball got away from the right fielder Johnson, but not very far. He tracked it down. Then threw errantly back to the infield, but Higgins stays his ground at first base. Fourth Marshfield hit tonight. Third baseman Jason Kurth is batting. He flied to right his first time up, 0 for 1. Right-handed batter. Detail him from the stretch. And the pitch to Kurth. Low for ball 1. Marshfield trails Westboro 4-1. Chaparrals batting. Bottom half of the third. 1 out, 1 on. 1-0 on Jason Kurth. Next pitch, high and outside for a ball. 2-0. Wisconsin Baseball Coaches Association announcing its all-state baseball team for this year, and several area players receiving all-state recognition for this season. Here's the 2-0 pitch on the way. A big swing and a miss. 2-1. Infielder Caleb Gooden of Medford is all-state second team. No one from our area, all-state first team. The third team includes Mosinese talented infielder Keegan Jerschley. 2-1 on Jason Kurth. Here's the pitch. Runner going. Pitches inside for a ball. Throw to second base is there in time, and the runner is out. Shortstop Marshall Westfall taking the throw from catcher Connor Westfall. And Higgins tossed out trying to steal. Chaparrals now 1 of 2 on stolen base tries. And the count on Kurth, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Detail back in the wind-up position here. He's ready. Winds and throws again. Popped up on the first base side, going foul. But again, Weigel may have a play in foul ground. Makes the catch once again to retire the side. First baseman Butch Weigel handling 2 foul pop-ups here in the Chaparrals' third. Marshfield in the third inning. No runs on 1 hit. No errors. No one left on base. Our line score through 3 innings. For Westboro, 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They've left 2. Marshfield 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. The Chaparrals have also left 2 men on base. We'll come back to Jack Hackman Field and more baseball in just a moment.
Every team.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
1209 West Veterans Parkway.
Thanks for joining us for baseball action tonight here on WOSQ and ZaleskiSports.com. Chaparrals and Westboro this evening. We head to the fourth inning. Westboro on top by 3. And the bottom third of the Westboro batting order due up against Marshfield's Chase Higgins.
Number 15, Connor Westfall.
Leadoff man is Westboro catcher Connor Westfall. Reached base on a fielder's choice and scored in the 2-run third inning. He's 0 for 1. Batting right-handed against Chase Higgins. Chase stays in the stretch and delivers low and inside. And going to rule that a strike because Westfall did show bunt. And Sam Zier rules that he did offer on a bunt, even though he was skipping out of the way. 0-1 on Connor Westfall, who digs in once again. Higgins ready and delivers in the dirt for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mentioning that All-State team, once again, Caleb Gooden of Medford, All-State second team. Keegan Jerschley of Mosinee, All-State third team for this year. 1-1 on Connor Westfall. Higgins fires once again, a big swing and a miss. 1-2. The All-State honorable mention team includes Stevens Point pitcher Noah Marshke and Medford catcher Aiden Gardner. 1-2 on Connor Westfall. Pitch on the way, over for a call, strike 3. Good pitch by Chase Higgins. His 5th strikeout tonight.
Now batting number 23,
1 down.
Castillo.
Center fielder J.V. Castillo, the batter. J.V. with a big hit back in the 2-run second, a 2-run double to right center field. To plate 2 runs, 1 for 1, 2 RBIs tonight. Batting right-handed. Higgins ready, throws, ground ball towards second base. Fumbled by Wirtz, he can find it, all hands are safe. Castillo will reach on the error by Luke Wirtz. Really not Luke's fault on that play. We've seen the ball the last couple of nights take some awkward hops, and Luke got one on that play.
Now batting number 10.
Ball rode up his arm. Error on Luke Wirtz, the first Marshfield error tonight. But a tough error because the ball kind of jumped on him. Brant Johnson, the right fielder, now batting. Higgins from the stretch goes to first base, and Castillo dives back in. JV runs pretty well, so we'll see if Coach Goodrich puts a play on here. Now, Coach Goodrich, in fact, is coming onto the field from the third base coaching box. He wants a clarification from the base umpire as to whether or not that was a balk on Higgins. And the base umpire demonstrates what a balk is and what Higgins did, and they're not the same. Chase gets set once again. Pitch to Johnson, ground ball left side and through the hole for a base hit. Castillo rounding second base, takes a wide turn and goes back. And Brant Johnson singles to left field. Castillo stops at second base. And Westboro has something going here in the 4th inning. Runners at first and second, and nobody out for leadoff man Cameron Diedrich, who twice tonight has swung at the first pitch he's seen and grounded out. Once to third, once to short. 0 for 2. Six hits for Westboro tonight. Diedrich batting right-handed, stands in. Higgins working from the stretch. And the pitch on the way, grounded foul on the first base side for strike 1. The WBCA and also announcing its academic All-State team for this year. 2 Mosinee players receive academic All-State honors. Trevor Garski and Davin Stoffel. Along with Caleb Gooden of Medford, Bryson Cashin of Pacelli. Higgins now turns and throws back to second base and throws the ball into center field, but not very far. So Castillo will not advance. Also Ryan Jameson of Rhinelander and Sam Schneider of Rhinelander and Caden Kautza of Antigo on the academic all-state team from the Wisconsin Baseball Coaches Association for this year. 0-1 on Cameron Diedrich. Chase Higgins on the mound, gets set and throws. Line to the left field line, foul. Hit hard but foul. And the count now 0-2. Westboro trying to add to their lead here. We're listening to Dairyland League Baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way. Line outside for ball, 1-2. And WDLB, WOSQ.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield, watching Dairyland League Baseball tonight. 1-2 on Cameron Diedrich. Pitch by Higgins on the way, floats outside for ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Diedrich, the leadoff man in the Westboro batting order tonight, former Athens standout. Higgins throws once again. Popped up on the first base side, hitting foul, and out of play. Scoring threat for Westboro here in the 4th. Runners at first and second, only one out. Leadoff man Cameron Diedrich, the batter. Digs in once again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Higgins again from the stretch. Pitch on the way. Again fouled over the first base side of the play. Stays 2-2. Chase Higgins, a member of the pitching staff at E.W. Stout. Having a tough time against this Westboro ball club tonight. Sets himself again and delivers 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Diedrich out on strikes. 6 strikeouts for Cameron tonight, for Higgins rather tonight. Dane Dietelm now batting. Westboro pitcher has struck out and walked and scored 0 for 1. Dietelm hitting right-handed. And Higgins delivers. Breaking ball. Misses inside for ball 1. Our score is Westboro 4, Marshfield 1. Westboro batting top of the 4th. 2 out, 2 on. 1-0 to Dane Dietelm, in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chase Higgins trying to pitch out of a tough spot here in the Westboro 4th inning. Count on Dietelm, 1-1. Chase checks the base runners. Delivers once again. Going outside for a ball, 2-1. Dietelm, the number 2 man in the Westboro batting order, so some big hitters coming up after Dane bats. He's ahead here, 2-1. Higgins ready. And turns and bluffs Castillo back to second base. Still 2-1 on Dietelm. Next pitch is hit in the air behind second base. And gloved by Luke Wertz, the second baseman, to end the inning. So Westboro threatens, but they do not score in the 4th. The Trojans get no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, 2 men left on base. We finished 3.5 innings, and our score remains Westboro 4 and the Marshfield Chaparrals 1. And more baseball coming up in just a moment.
Hey. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life.
That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Coach Dave Huss, and you're listening to Sports Radio 92.3 WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield.
526-832.
I'm Gene DeLissia with you this evening from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. The Marshfield Chaparrals and Westboro Trojans meeting tonight in Dairyland League Baseball. Chaparrals batting in the fourth inning, trailing by 3. Dane Dietelm in 3 innings has allowed 1 run on 4 hits, not walked a man, struck out 1 through 1 wild pitch. Dane, through 3 innings, has thrown 39 pitches. Pretty low total for Dane Dietelm so far tonight. Grandstand filled tonight. Good crowd of fans from Marshfield and Westboro watching the ball game this evening. Shortstop Will Lee leads off the Marshfield fourth. Will is 1 for 1 with a base hit back in the first inning. In fact, RBI base hit to score Byrell for Marshfield's only run. The pitch by Dietelm, pop foul over the screen and a play for strike 1. Our score is Westboro 4, Marshfield 1. Marshfield batting last half of the fourth here at Jack Hackman Field. Good to have you with us for Chaparrals baseball this evening. 0-1 on Will Lee. Dane Dietelm working from the windup. Sets and throws once again outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4, 5, and 6 men coming up for Marshfield here in the fourth inning. Will digs in once again. And Dietelm ready. Winds and delivers. A big swing and a miss. Tantalizing breaking ball. Up and in. Will cannot resist. The count now 1-2. Dane Dietelm from Athens throwing tonight. Fires again. Curveball breaks across for a call. Strike 3. Beautiful overhand curve by Dane Dietelm. And Will Lee a strikeout victim.
Number 5.
Second strikeout tonight for Dane Dietelm. 1 down. Luke Wirtz batting. Marshfield's second baseman bounced into a fielder's choice his first time up. 0 for 1. Dietelm from the windup. Sets and delivers. Curveball. Up and in for ball 1. Marshfield Chaparrals baseball tonight on WOSQ, brought to us by Marshfield American Legion Baseball. They have some upcoming dates coming up. 1-0 pitch. Breaks a bit high for ball. 2-0. The Blue Devils playing in Schofield against Everest tonight. Tomorrow, the Blue Devils right back here at Jack Hackman Field facing Merrill. Game time 7:30 tomorrow evening at Jack Hackman Field. Dietelm throws again. Call strike. 2-1. It's Chips Hamburgers night at the ballpark tomorrow night. Marshfield Legion and Merrill, game time 7:30 here at Jack Hackman Field. 2-1 on Luke Wirtz. Dietelm winds, throws once again. Breaking ball smashed to left field for a base hit. And that ball gets by the left fielder, Elsner. Wirtz to second base. Ball rolls to the warning track. Fired back in by Elsner, but Luke Wirtz at second base. Elsner went to cut it off, and the ball skipped by him to deep left field. Looks like they'll give Wirtz a 2-base hit on the play. And the Chaparrals have a 1-out base runner at second base for Peter Earl. Peter bounced to short his first time up, 0 for 1. Dietelm now will work from the stretch position as Peter Earl digs in. Dietelm ready, throws, half swing at a ball in the dirt, and ruled ball 1. Westboro 4, Marshfield 1. Marshfield batting last half of the fourth. Wirtz at second base with 1 out. 1-0 on Peter Earl. Dietelm sets himself and throws again. Line shot to right center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Wirtz to third base, rounding third base, and he will come home on the base hit by Peter Earl. Peter Earl singles to right center field, scoring Luke Wirtz from second base. And the Chaparrals now trail 4-2.
Batting for the Chaparrals, number 13, Caden Schillinger.
Catcher Caden Schillinger batting for Marshfield. Caden reached base, an infield hit his first time up, 1-for-1. By the way, the Marshfield Legion traveling this weekend. The Blue Devils played a tournament at Sheboygan Friday and Saturday. 2 ball games on Friday night. They'll take on Green Bay Southwest at 5:30 and Sheboygan at 8 p.m. Caden Schillinger digs in. Earl at first base with 1 out. Detail him from the stretch. There's a curveball and a swing and a miss for Schillinger. Strike 1. On Saturday, the Blue Devils play Viroqua at Sheboygan at 12:30. Then take on Plover at Sheboygan at 6 o'clock on Saturday evening. The 0-1 pitch to Schillinger. Pop foul on the first base side. Weigel will give chase down the first base foul line, but runs out of room. Ball falls along the fence on the first base foul side on a play. 0-2 on Schillinger. Then the Blue Devils back here on Monday night to face Antigo on Forward Financial Night at Jack Hackman Field. Game time next Monday, 7 p.m. That broadcast Monday at 6:45 right here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WDLB, WOSQ.com. So Blue Devil home games tomorrow evening with Merrill, Monday night with Antigo. 0-2 on Caden Schillinger. He digs in once again. Peter Earl leads at first base. Detail him from the stretch. Throws, line down the left field line. Elsner comes over and can't get there. The ball gets by him to the left field fence. Earl to third base, rounding third, and he'll be held right there as Elsner gets the ball in quickly. A double for Caden Schillinger. So 2 doubles for the Chaparrals, plus a base hit by Peter Earl here in the 4th inning. And the Chaparrals have base runners at 2nd and 3rd with only 1 out. Austin Bacon now standing in, a strikeout victim his first time up. So Detailm struck out the first man he faced in this inning. Then Wirtz doubled, Earl singled, scoring Wirtz. Now Schillinger doubles, putting Earl on third base. As Austin Bacon stands in, the Westboro infield comes in on the left side. Detailm from the stretch. The pitch to Bacon is over for a call and strike 1. Our score is Westboro 4, Marshfield 2. Marshfield batting. Last of the 4th. Runners at 2nd and 3rd, only 1 out. 0-1 on Austin Bacon. Detailm fires a curveball, whacked to left field for a base hit. Gets through, Earl will score. Schillinger rounding third base, and he'll come home as well. Two-run single for Austin Bacon. A 3-spot for Marshfield here in the 4th. And the Chaparrals have tied the ball game at 4 apiece. 4 consecutive hits for Marshfield. Here in the 4th inning, they may not be done. Bacon at first base, still only 1 out. And Brent Eastad batting, the Marshfield first baseman, bounced to second his first time up, 0 for 1. Detailm from the stretch. And the pitch to Eastad. Bit low for ball 1. It's now Marshfield 4 and Westboro 4. Marshfield batting bottom half of the 4th. Bacon at first base, only 1 out. The 1-0 to Brent Eastad, a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. So once again, the Marshfield Legion here tomorrow night facing Merrill at Jack Hackman Field. Game time 7:30. Chips Hamburgers night at the ballpark tonight, or tomorrow night, here at Jack Hackman Field. 1-1 pitch to Eastad, swung on and missed. Inside breaking ball, 1-2. Chaparrals with 3 runs here in the 4th inning. They've tied the ball game at 4 apiece. Detail checks the base runner. Pitch on the way, low and outside for a ball. 2-2 on Brent Eastad. Detail began this inning by striking out Will Lee. Then Wirtz doubled, Earl singled, Schillinger doubled, and Bacon singled. 4 consecutive hits. 3 runs are in. The 2-2 pitch to Brent Eastad. The line foul to the screen. Brent stays alive at 2-2. Brent batting number 9 in the Marshfield batting order tonight. Each team struggling this year. These two teams between them have just 1 win this season. Chaparrals 1-5, Westboro 0-5 heading into this ball game. Again, the 2-2 pitch on the way. Curveball swung on and missed. And Brent Eastad, a strikeout victim. That's 3 strikeouts tonight for Dane Detail. Leadoff man Isaiah Byro now batting for Marshfield. Isaiah singled and scored back in the first, and then fouled out in the third. He's 1 for 2. Right-hander Dane Detail on the mound for Westboro tonight. Sets himself, goes to first base, and Bacon dives back in safely. Flag in right center field is limp. No wind to speak of right now. Detail gets set and delivers. Breaking ball is across for a called strike 1. Our score now, Marshfield 4, Westboro 4. Marshfield batting last half of the 4th. Austin Bacon at first base with 2 outs. 0-1 on Isaiah Byro. Detail throws again. A swing and a miss. 0-2. Chaparrals now have 8 hits in this ball game, 4 in this inning. No bullpen action on either side right now. Byro back in there, 0-2. Detail throws again. Hopper towards second base. Diedrich will charge and bobble the ball. It goes off his glove. And on the play, Bacon will take third base. Ball caromed off of Diedrich's glove, went high in the air. He couldn't find it. And Bacon, seeing that, steams into third base. Error on second baseman Cameron Diedrich.
Now batting for Marshfield, number 18, Chase Higgins.
And now Marshfield base runners at first and third with 2 outs for Chase Higgins. And Chase tonight has fly to center and singled. 1 for 2. Dane Detail from the stretch. We'll see if Byro's on the move here at the first base. Detail throws. Runner is going. Pitches low and inside and no throw. Stolen base for Isaiah Byro. Bacon holds at third. The count on Higgins 1-0 with 2 men in scoring position and 2 out. Detail now from the windup. Sets and throws. High hopper towards shortstop. Westfall charges. Scoops it up and has no play. All hands are safe. And Bacon scores on the play, giving Marshfield a 5-4 lead. That was an extremely tough play at shortstop for Marshall Westfall. He had to charge in and try to short hop that high hopper and then throw in one motion. We'll give Chase Higgins an infield hit on that play. And a run batted in. Bacon scores. And Byro goes to third base. The batter is Jason Kurth. Pitch is lined right at Westfall to end the inning. Hit hard, but right at Marshall Westfall to retire the side. But Marshfield storms back to grab the lead. Chaparrals in the 4th, 4 runs, 3 earned on 5 hits. 1 Westboro error and 2 men left on base. After 4 innings, our score is Marshfield 5, Westboro 4, and more baseball in just a moment.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
You're listening to Dairyland League Baseball tonight on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Marshfield Chaparrals. And Westboro Trojans square off in this one this evening at Jack Hackman Field. Chaparrals now have the lead for the first time since the first inning. On top by a run as Westboro bats here in the fifth. Leadoff man for Westboro in the fifth inning. Third baseman Dustin Freeman has struck out and fly to center 0 for 2. Chase Higgins on the mound for Marshfield tonight. From the stretch position, delivers, low for ball 1. Marshfield now on top, 5-4. Chaparrals batting Westboro batting top half of the fifth inning. 1-0 pitch to Freeman, a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chaparrals finally break through with a 4 spot in the bottom half of the fourth inning. 1-1 on Dustin Freeman. And Higgins fires once again, popped up into shallow center field. The second baseman, Luke Wirtz, behind the bag, will get there and grab it for the out. Freeman retired. That's out number 1. First baseman Butch Weigel striding into the plate.
Batting number 3.
Weigel has struck out and doubled home a run and scored 1 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI. Batting left-handed. Half swing and a ball 1 low and outside to Weigel. 1-0. Once again, baseball here at Jack Hackman Field tomorrow night. Higgins ready and delivers. A big swing and a miss. 1-1. Marshfield Junior and Senior Legion baseball teams both playing here tomorrow night on Chips Hamburgers night against the Merrill Legion Ball Club. 1-1 on Butch Weigel. The pitch by Higgins. A swing and a miss. 1-2. The Junior Legion game at 5 o'clock. Senior Legion contest at 7:30 tomorrow. Marshfield Legion and Merrill here at Jack Hackman Field. Now the 1-2 pitch on the way, up and in for a ball. 2-2. Stop on by Jack Hackman Field tomorrow evening for some Legion baseball. Sponsored by Chips Hamburgers of Marshfield. 2-2 on Butch Weigel. The pitch by Higgins, low and inside for a ball. Count full 3-2. Weigel batting left-handed, back in there. 3-2 count. The pitch by Higgins. Outside, ball 4. Second walk issued by Chase Higgins tonight. And Westboro has a one-out base runner for the DH, Matt Krieger.
Neighborhood beer batter, number 63, Matt Krieger.
Krieger tonight, 2 singles, a run scored and a run batted in. Trojans have 6 hits. Krieger has 2 of them. Pitch by Higgins, half swing and a ball in the dirt for ball 1. Marshfield now leads Westboro 5-4. The Westboro Ball Club batting. Top of the fifth, 1 out, 1 on. 1-0 pitch to Krieger. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lights are on here at Jack Hackman Field as fans enjoy baseball this evening between Marshfield and Westboro. Here's the 1-1 pitch, ground ball towards short. Lee will scoop it up, toss to Wirtz for the force play on Weigel. Back to first base in time for the double play. Chaparrals turn a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. In the fifth for Westboro, no runs, no hits, no errors, a walk, no one left on base. We finished 4.5 innings, and our score is Marshfield 5, Westboro 4. Back to Jack Hackman Field and more baseball following these messages.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 17 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can get you rolling again. Sherrill Tire and Service Center is your locally owned commercial and farm tire specialist. Find us at SherrillTire.com.
Your home forward. To make the process easy, check out our online mortgage application at forward.bank or call us at 387-1122. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 422932.
We hope you're enjoying Dairyland League baseball tonight here on WOSQ. Marshfield Chaparrals and Westboro Trojans meeting in this matchup at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Chaparrals batting in the bottom half of the fifth, leading by a run. Leadoff man for Marshfield is the shortstop Will Lee. Marshfield cleanup man, struck out back in the fourth, also a single homer run. He's 1 for 2. Will batting cleanup for the Chaparrals tonight. Stands in against Dane Detail, who's gone all the way for Westboro this evening. Dane ready, winds and delivers, swing and a miss for strike 1. Marshfield now on top, 5-4. Chaparrals batting last half of the fifth here at Jack Hackman Field. 0-1 pitch on the way. High fly ball to left field. Kobe Elsner drifting back, reaches up, and the ball gets by him to the warning track in left field. Lee to second base, rounding second. He'll try his luck at third base, and the throw comes in late. Will Lee with a long drive to the fence in left field for a 3-base hit. And the Chaparrals have a base runner at third base to start the fifth inning. Now there's a conference taking place on the mound. And looks like we'll have a change in pitcher for the Westboro Trojans. Now let's see. Detail still out there. So he will stay in the ball game. No change. Luke Wirtz batting for Marshfield has doubled and scored and bounced into a fielder's choice. Detail from the stretch. And he'll throw to third base. Sends Lee back to the bag. Don't see that play very often, the pickoff play at third base. A couple of high school teams have run that. I think Pittsville ran that for a long time under Bill Urban. They'd run that play. Wirtz back in there. And the pitch by Detail. In the dirt, blocked by the catcher Connor Westfall. That's ball 1. 1-0 on Luke Wirtz. You're listening to Dairyland League Baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and WDLB, WOSQ.com. I'm Gene Delisio at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball to center field. Lee will tag. Castillo in deep center field makes the catch. And Will Lee will come down the foul line and score easily. Sacrifice fly and run batted in for Luke Wirtz. And the Chaparrals lead 6-4.
Now batting, number 10, Peter Earl.
Base is empty and 1 out. Peter Earl batting for Marshfield. The left fielder bounced to short, singled home run and scored in that 4-run fourth inning. He's 1 for 2. Detail into his motion. Pitch on the way is a cross for called strike 1. Ten hits now for the Chaparrals tonight. And they lead by 2 as they bat here in the 5th inning. Detail winds, throws once again inside for ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Peter, the number 6 man in the Chaparrals batting order tonight. Detail winds and delivers. Big curveball floats high for a ball. 2-1. Earl batting right-handed, back in there. And Detail throws again. High and outside for ball, 3-1. We're also watching Chaparrals and Westboro tonight on ZaleskiSports.com. Glad to have you joining us on that broadcast this evening. 3-1 on Peter Earl. Pitch on the way. Hit foul on the first base side of the play. 3-2. Columbus High School track and cross country standout Isaac Shear producing our broadcast on Zaleski Sports. Doing his usual fine job for us this evening. 3-2 on Peter Earl. Back in there. Detail winds and delivers. Pop foul over the screen on a play. And Isaac tells us that if the Chaparrals hold on to win, he'll celebrate tonight by sprinting to Westboro after the game. So if you're going to be driving up Highway 13 and get to that big curve near Stetsonville, make sure you keep an eye out for Isaac on the roadway tonight. Full count pitch on the way. Fly ball, right center field. That's trouble in that gap and falls for a base hit. Peter Earl with a bloop single to right center field. And the Chaparrals have a 1-out base runner for Caden Schillinger.
That's for that $20 bill.
11 hits for Marshfield tonight.
Now batting, number 15, Caden Schillinger.
Caden Schillinger, 2 for 2. He has singled and doubled and scored 1 run for Marshfield. Caden batting right-handed. And Detail checks the base runner. And now delivers. A big swing and a miss for strike 1. Chaparrals baseball tonight on WOSQ, brought to us by Sternweiss & Sons Incorporated, Marshfield Utilities, and Chips Hamburgers of Marshfield. 0-1 on Caden Schillinger. Detail gets set and throws again. Fly ball into left center field. Hits deep. Castillo drifting back, way back in deep center field. The ball goes over his head to the warning track. Earl got a late start, thinking that ball might be caught, so have to hold at third base. But Schillinger has his second double of the ball game. And the Chaparrals now have base runners at second and third with 1 out. J.V. Castillo drifting back in deep center field. And the base runner at first base, Peter Earl, thought that Castillo might have a play on the fly ball, so he had to hold up, play it halfway. By the time he realized that ball would fall in fair territory without being caught, he got a late start, only got to third base. Austin Bacon now batting for Marshfield. He has struck out and singled home 2 runs and scored himself. 1 for 2. Detail him from the stretch. Sets and throws, low and inside, blocked by Westfall. It's ball 1. Marshfield now on top 6-4. Chaparrals batting last half of the fifth. Runners at second and third, and only one out. Good scoring chance here for Marshfield. They've scored one already. 1-0 on Austin Bacon. Digs in once again, infield at halfway, depth. The pitch by D-Telm. Lines outside for a ball, 2 balls, no strikes. Kind of the twilight hour here in central Wisconsin. The field now covered in shadow. Lights are on as we enjoy baseball tonight here at Jack Hackman Field. The 2-0 pitch on the way, popped up on the first base side, and the first baseman Weigel near the bag will call and make the catch for the out. Runners hold their ground. Bacon retired, that's the second out. And Brent Eastad now batting for Marshfield.
Number 11, Brent Eastad.
Brent has bounced to second and struck out tonight, 0 for 2. Chaparrals looking to capitalize here. 2 men in scoring position. Eastad digs in. D-Telm working from the stretch position. Brent batting right-handed. And D-Telm throws outside for ball 1. Marshfield trailed 4-1 at one point, then scored 4 in the fourth, and now 1 more here in the fifth to grab a 6-4 lead. Eastad back in there, 1 ball, no strikes. D-Telm gets set, throws once again, foul back. Count goes to 1-1. Brent, the number 9 man in the Chaparrals batting order tonight. Chaparrals looking for a big 2-out hit right here from Brent Eastad, their number 9 batter. Brent back in there, batting right-handed. D-Telm again checks the base runners. Big curve ball whacked towards shortstop. Westfall will charge, scoop it up, fire to first base in time to end the inning. In the fifth for Marshfield, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors, 2 men left on base. We've now played 5 innings. Our scores, the Marshfield Chaparrals 6 and the Westboro Trojans 4. We'll come back with more baseball in just a moment.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Yes, you can. Good to have you with us for baseball action tonight on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ. Marshfield Chaparrals and Westboro Trojans scoring off in Dairyland League baseball action this evening. It is Prevention Genetics Night at Jack Hackman Field this evening. Those fine folks are here to hand out some prizes at Jack Hackman Field this evening. Chase Higgins on the mound for Marshfield. He's thrown 77 pitches in 5 innings. Keep in mind, there is no pitching rule in this level of baseball, but we just keep track of that to let you know how many pitches a young man has thrown. That does affect his abilities late in the ball game. Marshall Westfall will lead off the Westboro 6th. Marshall has singled and popped to short.
Number 33, Marshall
1 for 2. Marshall batting right-handed. Chase Higgins on the mound for Marshfield tonight. From the stretch at all times. Delivers a swing and a foul at the plate for strike one. We're in the sixth. Marshfield now leads Westboro 6-4 here at Jack Hackman Field. Westboro at one point led 4-1. That lead has dissipated. Westfall back in there, no balls, one strike. Higgins again from the stretch, gets set and delivers. Up and in for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Marshall, a key man on some very strong Athens High School ball clubs several years back. He and his brother Connor as well. 1-1 pitch, breaks across for call strike, 1-2. And tonight's starter Dane Detail, also part of those state title teams. Ball and 2 strikes on Marshall Westfall, digs in once again. Higgins gets set and throws. It's in there for a call, strike 3. And Marshall knew it. That's a nice pitch on the outside corner. And now 7 strikeouts tonight for Chase Higgins.
Number 15, Connor Westfall.
1 man down, and Connor Westfall batting for Westboro. Connor has bounced into a fielder's choice and scored and struck out. 0 for 2. Batting right-handed again. And the pitch by Higgins. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Please join us, by the way, on Sunday afternoon for a real special program here on WOSQ, courtesy of ESPN Radio. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Connor Westfall. Ball cross for a call and strike, 0-2. The NBA draft is Thursday evening. And once that's settled in, the free agency period begins in the NBA. 0-2 pitch on the way, up and in for a ball, 1-2. And the NBA panel of experts at ESPN will sit down and dissect NBA free agency for this year in a special program Sunday afternoon. Now the 1-2 pitch, high hopper to third, charged by Kurth. He'll grab it, throw across the diamond low, and gets by the first baseman Eastad. Westfall will reach. Looks like a throwing error here on Jason Kurth. Tough chance for Jason to charge and scoop up that high hopper. And throw off balance. But he may have had time to set himself and throw and did not do that, so Westfall reaches. J.V. Castillo batting, the Westboro center fielder, with a big 2-run double back in the second, has also reached base on an error. Takes this pitch across for call strike 1. Marshfield leads at 6-4. Westboro batting, top half of the 6th. 1 out, 1 on. 0-1 pitch, over for a call strike. 0-2. That NBA free agent special Sunday, 3 p.m. Right here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WDLB, WOSQ.com. 0-2 pitch on the way. High hopper to the right side. And backhanded by the first baseman, Eastad. He'll go to Lee for the force play on Westfall at second base. That's all they'll get. Well done by Brent Eastad at first base, coming way off the bag to backhand that high hopper. And in one motion, throw to Willie at second base for the force play on Connor Westfall. That's out number 2 on the fielder's choice. Castillo at first base. For the Westboro right fielder, Brant Johnson, he has singled and struck out tonight, 1 for 2. Chase Higgins on the mound, goes to first base, and chases Castillo back. J.V. Castillo with excellent speed at first base there, and Chase wants to keep him close if he can. Chase again checks the base runner. And the pitch to Johnson, breaking ball across for a called strike 1. NBA draft on Thursday evening should be quite interesting. See how the things develop tomorrow night. Toss to first base again, Castillo back. If you're not familiar with the draft too much, it's not like the NFL draft, which goes 3 days. This is done in one night. It's only 2 rounds. And actually goes quite quickly. 0-1 on Brant Johnson. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Might be about 5 minutes between picks in round 1, and even shorter in round 2. So not much time allotted for the NBA draft compared to the NFL draft. 0-2 on Johnson. Higgins throws once again, high and outside for a ball. 1-2. And the first pick this year goes to Orlando. Orlando Magic with the number 1 selection in this year's draft. Milwaukee Bucks have the 24th pick. That's the only pick they have right now. 1-2 pitch, pop foul off the screen. Stays 1-2. So unless the Bucks move up considerably, Johnny Davis will be long gone by the time the Bucks select. 1-2 on Brant Johnson. Higgins gets set, throws again, high hopper to first base, glove by Eastad. He'll step on the bag to end the inning. In the 6th for Westboro, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We've now finished 5.5 innings, and our scores: the Marshfield Chaparrals 6, the Westboro Trojans 4. Back to Jack Hackman Field and more baseball in just a moment.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Now some changes defensively for Westboro. Butch Weigel moves from first base to the mound. Peyton Schreiber now playing first base. Peyton Schreiber, he's new to the ball game. And he'll play first base. Cameron Diedrich has gone from second base to shortstop.
Now batting for Marshfield, number 2, Isaiah Byro.
Isaiah Byro leads off the Marshfield 6th. Has singled and scored, fouled out, and reached base on an error. Butch Weigel on the mound for Westboro. Ground ball to third. And glove by Freeman. He'll throw across the diamond and late. Throw the ball down the right field line anyway. And Byro takes second base. Ball goes under the fence on the right field foul line. Byro beat that out cleanly. So he gets an infield hit. And he gets at least second base on the overthrow by Freeman. Isaiah says he'd like to have third base. But the umpires say no.
Now batting number 18, Chase Higgins.
Chase Higgins now batting for Marshfield. Dane Dietelm, who was pitching, is now playing second base for Westboro. Chase Higgins batting. First pitch is popped into shallow center field and drops for a base hit. Byro to third base. He'll be held right there. And Chase Higgins has his third of the ball game. So Butch Weigel greeted with back-to-back singles by Byrell and Higgins. Runners at first and third with nobody out for Jason Kurth.
Number 22, Jason Kurth.
Jason digs in, batting right-handed. The pitch by Weigel. Low for ball one. Marshfield on top, 6-4. Chaparrals batting. Last half of the sixth. Pitch to Kurth. Fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Weigel sets himself once again. Runner at first base is going. Pitch is over for a called strike. Throw to second base is off the line as Higgins steals and Byrell comes home on the double steal. Chaparrals work a double steal. Throw went through, was high. And so Higgins steals second base on the play, and then Byrell takes off and steals home to give Marshfield a 7-4 lead. The count on Kurth, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Weigel ready once again. Good lead by Higgins at second base. And the pitch on the way. Hit in the air towards right field. Brent Johnson stands in his tracks and makes the catch. Higgins will tag and take off for third base. He'll get there safely. Kurth flies to right field for out number 1. And that moves Higgins up to third base.
Next batter, number 9, Will.
The batter is shortstop Will Lee, and Will has singled, struck out, and tripled. 1 for 3, a run scored, and an RBI tonight. Infield right now is back. Weigel from the stretch, delivers, ground ball back to the box. Weigel looks the runner back, throws to first base for the out. Weigel handles that comebacker for out number 2. And Higgins remains at third base on the play.
Now batting number 5, Luke. What?
Here's the second baseman, Luke Wirtz. Luke has bounced into a fielder's choice, doubled and scored, and hit a sacrifice fly. 1 for 2, a run scored and an RBI. Weigel sets himself and delivers, low and outside for ball 1. Marshfield now on top, 7-4. Chaparrals batting last half of the sixth, with Chase Higgins at third base and 2 outs. One 1-0 on Luke Wirtz. Digs in once again. Number 5 batter for Marshfield tonight. Weigel is ready and delivers. Missed outside for a ball, 2-0. Once again, the Milwaukee Bucks with the 24th pick in the NBA draft tomorrow evening. That's their only pick tomorrow night. Ground ball towards shortstop. Nice hop for Diedrich. Throws across the diamond in time to end the inning. Luke Wirtz bounces out to shortstop to retire the side. But the Chaparrals add to their lead here in the sixth with 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 1 man left on base. We've now played 6 innings, and our score is Marshfield 7, Westboro 4. We'll come back for more baseball in just a moment.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Into BBD Sports Shop in Abbotsford. There you'll find all the products needed for your next hunt, like box blinds and ladder stands starting at $159.99. Talk about rifles and pistols. This month, get a free box of MagTech with the purchase of a pistol. Get your lawn ready with food plot, seed, and equipment. Shakespeare fishing poles with tackle box, only $32.99. All this and more during the June specials at BBD Sports Shop in Abbotsford.
Central Wisconsin's original ESPN FM, 92.3 WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield.
We're at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield tonight. Marshfield Chaparrals baseball. We have a golf pro out on the third base foul line trying to chip one into a swimming pool. Comes close, but just off the line. He certainly is taking his time, lining up his shots. Rather deliberate. Now trying his second shot. And this one is a bit offline as well. Gets one more shot. And the ball players all standing around watching this guy trying to chip a golf ball into the swimming pool on the third base foul line. This one he just dribbles down the line. There's one more golf ball sitting there, so I guess he gets one more. Not sure what he wins, maybe at the pool. There's a kid's waiting pool down there. Here's his next shot, pretty good one. And I think he hit the front of the pool. Hit the front, just missed. So a good effort by that gentleman. And now Westboro comes to bat in the seventh inning, trailing by 3. Leadoff batter for Westboro here in the seventh is Cameron Diedrich. Now playing shortstop. Cameron has bounced to short, bounced to third, and struck out tonight 0 for 3. Chase Higgins still out there for the Chaparrals, 93 pitches in 6 innings. Has allowed 4 runs on 6 hits, walked 2, struck out 7. Top of the batting order really shut down by Chase Higgins tonight. Chase from the stretch. He throws, half swing, and the ball falls low for ball 1. Our score now, Marshfield 7, Westboro 4 as Westboro bats. Top half of the 7th here at Jack Hackman Field. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the right field line, but right at Austin Bacon. Now the ball gets by him. He misjudges the ball. It rolls into the right field corner. Diedrich to second base, rounding second. On his way to third base. The throw is going to be late. It's a 3-base hit for Cameron Diedrich to open the Westboro 7th inning. Looks like Austin Bacon had that lined up. Then he kind of drifted in quickly, dove, and the ball got by him to the right field corner. So a leadoff base runner at third base for Westboro here in the 7th. And Dane Dietelm now batting, the starting pitcher, now playing second base for Westboro. Dane has struck out, walked and scored, and popped to second. And the first pitch inside for ball 1. Dietelm batting right-handed. Pitch by Higgins, breaks across for a call and strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. You're listening to Dairyland League Baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield. 1-1 pitch. High hopper towards short. Lee will wait back on it, grab it, throw to first base in time for the out. And Diedrich holds at third base. Lee retires Dietelm for out number 1. Dustin Freeman now batting. Freeman 0 for 3, a strikeout, fly to center, and bounce to second. Infield is back. They'll concede the run. Higgins gets ready and delivers. Pop foul over the screen for strike one. Marshfield leads it 7-4. Westboro batting, top of the seventh. Diedrich at third base with one out. 0-1 on Dustin Freeman. Higgins throws once again, up and in for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Once again, NBA draft tomorrow night. Our broadcast begins at 6 p.m. tomorrow right here on WOSQ. 1-1 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss. 1-2. Milwaukee Bucks have the 24th selection in the first round. There's been speculation around the NBA. The Bucks may try to move up. It looks like Cleveland is willing to trade their number 14 pick. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball towards shallow left center field. Wilde goes out, can't make the play. Ball falls in shallow left center field for a base hit. Diedrich is in on the bloop single by Freeman, and Westboro now trails 7-5. Dustin Freeman bloops a single over Will Lee's head at shortstop.
Now batting number 23, Butch Weigel.
Run comes in. Westboro now trailing 7-5, and first baseman and now pitcher Butch Weigel batting. Butch with a big RBI double and later scored himself in that 2-run third inning. Swings and misses here for strike one. So it's now Marshfield 7, Westboro 5 as Westboro bats. Top of the seventh. 1 out, 1 on. 0-1 on Butch Weigel. And the pitch by Higgins. Breaks him over for called strike. 0-2. Apparently Cleveland is rumored to be trying to trade their first pick in the first round, the number 14 pick overall, and the Bucks apparently are interested. Higgins throws again, a swing and a miss. And Weigel out on strikes. 8 strikeouts now for Chase Higgins tonight. 2 down. And here's Matt Krieger. Krieger has singled twice, amounts to a double play. 2 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. Higgins stays in the stretch here and delivers. Ground ball towards short. Lee will charge it, scoop it up. He'll toss to Wirtz for the force play on Freeman to end the inning. In the seventh for Westboro, 1-1 on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We have now played 6.5 innings, and our score remains Marshfield 7, Westboro 5. And back to Jack Hackman Field and more baseball in just a moment.
Farmers.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One-man band. Just follow your dreams. Keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield.
Marshfield Chaparrals come to bat in the last half of the seventh, leading by 2 in this Dairyland League ball game against the Westboro Trojans. Butch Weigel, the second Westboro pitcher tonight. He'll face the 6, 7, and 8 batters in the Marshfield batting order here in the 7th inning. Peter Earl leading off the Marshfield 7th. Peter playing left field tonight is 2 for 3, 2 singles, and a run scored. He's also bounced to short. Butch Weigel starting his second inning of work on the mound for Westboro. Weigel into his motion, winds and throws. On the inside corner, a call, strike one. Marshfield on top, 7-5. Chaparrals batting. Last half of the 7th here at Jack Hackman Field. Now the 0-1 pitch, down low for a ball. 1-1. Talking about the NBA draft earlier. The Bucks have brought in several ball players for workouts the last couple of weeks. And in fact, one young man came back for a second workout earlier this week. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball to left field. Kobe Elsner drifting back towards the line. Gets there and makes the catch for the out. Earl flies to left field for out number 1. And the batter is Marshfield catcher Caden Schillinger. Big night for Caden, a single, 2 doubles, and a run scored for Marshfield this evening. Forward Jake LaRavia of Wake Forest has come to Milwaukee twice to work out and meet with the Bucks officials. Weigel throws here. Bit outside for ball 1. So that's a name to keep in mind when the Bucks draft tomorrow evening. 1-0 pitch on the way. Down low for a ball, 2-0. Several other ball players also have come to Milwaukee for visits with the Bucks. Weigel's next pitch popped up in a shallow center field. J.V. Castillo coming in, gets there and grabs it for the out. Schillinger flies out for out number 2. And right fielder Austin Bacon now batting. Big two-run single for Austin in that 4-run 4th inning. He's also scored himself that inning. He's also struck out and popped to first tonight. Austin digging in. Weigel ready. Winds and delivers. Going outside, ball 1. Marshfield on top, 7-5. Chaparrals batting, bottom half of the 7th. Bases empty and 2 out. 1-0 pitch. On the outside corner, call strike, 1-1. Bucks have also worked out Gonzaga guard Andrew Nembard, Kansas guard Christian Braun. Next pitch on the way, popped up on the right side. The first baseman Schreiber behind the first base bag will miss it. Ball falls behind him and Bacon reaches. That ball, I believe, did land in fair territory, so that's a fair ball. And ruled an error on the first baseman, Peyton Schreiber. Third error for Westboro this evening. Brent Eastad batting. The Marshfield first baseman is 0 for 3. Weigel now from the stretch. And he delivers high for ball 1. Bucks also showing interest in French forward Ishmael Kamagate, Duke center Mark Williams, and Auburn forward Walker Kessler, among others. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Runner going. Pitches up and in for a ball. Throw to second base is late and skips into left center field. No further advance. Stolen base for Austin Bacon. Chaparrals now 5 of 6 on stolen base tries tonight. The count on Brent Eastad, 2 balls, no strikes. Chaparrals with a scoring chance here in the bottom half of the 7th. Their lead is down to 2. They'd like an insurance run right here. Weigel checks the base runner. 2-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss. 2-1. Chaparrals and the Westboro Trojans in baseball action tonight here at Jack Hackman Field. Glad to have you with us for our broadcast this evening. Weigel steps off now. That sends Bacon back to second base. This inning should be over, so any run scored by the Chaparrals this inning will be unearned. Weigel ready. And delivers, and he hits Brent in the back of the foot. Eastad hit by the pitch. The Chaparrals have 2 on with 2 outs for leadoff man Isaiah Byron. Isaiah is 2 for 4, 2 singles, reached base on an error and fouled out. He's also scored 2 runs. Isaiah batting leadoff for the Chaparrals, playing center field tonight. Weigel wants some new signs from his catcher Connor Westfall, now gets that. And delivers here. And missed the low outside corner for ball 1. Chaparrals lead at 7-5 as they bat. Bottom half of the 7th, 2 out and 2 on. 1-0 on Isaiah Byron. Weigel all set and delivers. And that pitch is down low for a ball, 2-0. Butch Weigel, the second pitcher for Westboro tonight, on relief of Dane Detailm, the starter who went 5 innings tonight. 2-0 pitch on the way. That's low and outside for a ball. The count now 3-0. So a 2-out threat here by the Chaparrals, which began with an error by the Westboro defense. 3 balls, no strikes. And the pitch to Byron, over for a call strike. 3-1. Bacon at second base runs well, and Eastad, not being held, gets a good lead at first base. 3-1 the count. Weigel throws once again. Breaking ball, missed inside ball 4 to load the bases. Bacon takes third base. Eastad to second. Byron to first for Chase Higgins, the Marshfield pitcher, who has 3 hits tonight. 3 for 4 with 3 singles. A run batted in. He's also fly to center field. Chaparral's lead is down to 2, so they'd like to add an insurance run or 2 right here. Weigel work from the wind-up position. Gets set and delivers. Over for a call, strike 1. Beautiful evening here in central Wisconsin. Glad to have you with us for baseball tonight here on WOSQ. Here's the 0-1 delivery, a big curveball over Chase's head for a ball, 1 strike. Flag still limp in right center field, not much breeze tonight. 1 strike to count. Weigel winds and delivers, a big curveball, hits almost him in the back. I thought it did, but apparently he spins out of the way. 2-1 on Chase Higgins. Stands back in there. And Weigel winds and throws again. A swing and a miss. Big cut by Chase. Not sure how much he batted during the college baseball season at Stout. Don't think he batted much. Used as a pitcher with the Blue Devils, so probably he was hit 4 when he appeared in ball games. Now Weigel throws 2-2. Pop foul on the first base side of the play. Count stays 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chaparrals lead by 2, trying to add some insurance runs here in the 7th inning. Butch Weigel, a right-hander, throwing for Westboro. Ready? And throws 2-2 once again. Curveball up and in for ball 3. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes, and with 2 outs, the runners will be on the move with the pitch. Weigel in the wind-up position. Turns and bluffs Bacon back to third base. Stepped off the rubber. Then fake to throw to third base. Weigel stays in the wind-up position here. Runners off. 3-2 pitch on the way. Out ball smashed towards center field. Castillo comes on, can't make the play. It's a base hit. Bacon is in, Eastad is in. Here comes Byron, he'll score as well. A 3-run single for Chase Higgins. And Marshfield now leads 10-5. On the 3-2 count, all runners on the move with that pitch. And Higgins lines the ball to center field for a solid base hit, scoring 3. 4 runs for Marshfield here in the 7th. The batter is Jason Kurth, takes the first pitch in there for a called strike. Our score now, Marshfield 10, Westboro 5, 0-1 on Jason Kurth. Next pitch over his head into the screen. Sends Higgins to second base. 1-1 on Jason Kurth. Again, all runs for the Chaparrals this inning are unearned because of a 2-out error which began this onslaught. Bases were empty with 2 outs when a Westboro player mishandled a pop-up. 1-1 to Jason Kurth. Here's the pitch. Ground ball back out the middle into center field for a base hit. Higgins rounding third base, and he'll come home easily on the single by Jason Kurth. Marshfield scores again to lead 11-5. Jason Kurth singles home a run. $16 hits for Marshfield tonight. Will Lee batting, has a single, a triple, and a run batted in, a run scored as well. 2 for 4. Takes a breaking ball up and in for ball 1. So 4 unearned runs for Marshfield here in the 7th. Next pitch by Weigel, up and in for a ball, 2-0. And Marshfield now on top, 11-5. Butch Weigel throwing in relief of Dane Detail for Westboro from the stretch. 2-0 pitch to Will Lee. High for a ball. 3-0. All this after 2 out. First 2 men retired tonight on fly balls in this inning. Then a drop, a pop-up, followed by a hit batter, a walk, and 2 singles. Weigel throws again on the inside corner, called strike. 3-1 to Will Lee. Dairyland League Baseball tonight on WOSQ, brought to us by St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Store, Food Pantry, and Outreach. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That's in there for a call strike, 3-2. St. Vincent de Paul thanking you for helping them help others at St. Vincent de Paul in Marshfield. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Will Lee. Runner is going, pitch on the way, fouled on the right side of the plate. Count stays 3-2 on Will. Jason Kurth back to first base. Lee, the cleanup man for this Marshfield ball club tonight, stands back in there. Kurth takes off, full count pitch, popped up on the diamond. Diedrich at shortstop calls and gloves it to end the inning. In the 7th for Marshfield, 4 runs, all unearned. On 2 hits, 1 error, a walk, a hit batter, 1 man left on base. After 7 innings, our score is Marshfield 11, Westboro 5, and more baseball coming up in just a moment.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Chaparrals now lead by 6. Chase has thrown 105 pitches by our count through 7 innings. Has a 6-run lead. Has allowed 5 runs, all earned in this ball game tonight. Facing the 6, 7, and 8 batters here in the Westboro 8th. First man he'll face is the new first baseman, Peyton Schreiber, batting for the first time. Schreiber batting right-handed.
For Westboro, number 24, Peyton Schneider.
Chase Higgins on the mound for Marshfield. Throws and misses low for ball 1. Marshfield on top, 11-5. Westboro batting top half of the 8th here at Jack Hackman Field. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Higgins ready, throws once again. High hopper over the mound. Lee will charge at shortstop, scoop it up, fire to first base in time. Well done by shortstop Will Lee. That's out number 1. Connor Westfall batting. The Westboro catcher has bounced into a fielder's choice and scored. Struck out and reached base on an error. He's 0 for 3 with a run scored tonight. Connor batting right-handed. Higgins ready. Delivers on the inside corner for a called strike 1. Northwoods League Baseball on Wednesday night. The Wisconsin Rapids Rafters down in Mequon. They'll play Lakeshore tomorrow evening. Game time 6:35. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Half swing and a miss. 0-2 on Connor Westfall. Wausau Woodchucks play at Green Bay tomorrow. Game time for that contest 6:35. Westfall back in there. No balls and 2 strikes. Higgins throws once again. High hopper third base side, and that will roll foul. Jason Kurth makes sure it stays foul. Had no play on Westfall had that ball stayed in fair territory. Count stays 0-2 on Westfall. The Eau Claire Express take on Rochester at Carson Park in Eau Claire tomorrow evening. That game at 6:35 tomorrow evening. No balls, 2 strikes on Connor Westfall. Stands back in. Chase Higgins throwing for Marshfield tonight and working from the stretch at all times. Sets and throws in the dirt for a ball. 1-2. Westboro at one point led this game 4-1. They now trail 11-5. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Lined right back at Higgins, who snares it for the out. Hit hard, but Chase Higgins got the glove out and made that play. Hit to the second base side of the mound. And Chase snares it for out number 2. Westboro batter now, the center fielder J.V. Castillo had a big 2-run double back in the second inning. He's also reached base on an error and a fielder's choice. Higgins delivers. Low and inside, ball 1. Marshfield on top, 11-5. Westboro batting top of the 8th. Bases empty and 2 out here at Jack Hackman Field. Chase Higgins has gone all the way for Marshfield tonight. Throws again. Going outside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Marshfield and Westboro tonight. Dairyland League Baseball here at Jack Hackman Field. The pitch by Higgins. Pot foul over the screen. 2-1. J.V. Castillo, standout ball player from Colby High School. Actually, that Colby and Abbotsford programs now combined to one co-op team. This Ball popped up on the first base side. Eastad comes down the foul line to grab it in foul ground to end the inning. So Westboro in the 8th, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After 7 1/2 innings, our score remains Marshfield 11, Westboro 5, and more baseball following these messages.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
And he'll take over for Butch Weigel. Grant Johnson, a right-hander, is the new pitcher for Westboro. We'll check on the new right fielder. Might be Weigel going out to right field. Chaparrals on top by 6 as they bat here in the 8th. And Johnson, looking at him warm up, is a submariner. Comes sidearm. Butch Weigel, through 2 innings of relief, allowed 5 runs, but only 1 earned on 4 hits. Walked 1 and hit 1. And Brand Johnson, the 3rd Westboro pitcher of the evening. Westboro led 4-1 after 4. In fact, 4-1 after 3.5. Marshfield then with 4 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and 4 in the 7th to build their current 11-5 lead. Luke Wirtz leads off the Marshfield 8th. Playing second base, Luke is 1 for 3 with a double, a run scored, and a sacrifice fly. Pitch from Johnson, outside for ball 1. Marshfield has the edge, 11-5. Chaparrals batting here in the bottom half of the 8th. Johnson fires again, high for a ball, 2-0. Brand Johnson, a right-hander and a sidearm and submarine-style pitcher. 2-0 pitch on the way. High hopper towards second base. Detelm will snare it. Toss to first base for out number 1. Wirtz retired. Brings up Peter Earl, the Marshfield left fielder. Is 2 for 4 with 2 singles and a run scored tonight. Also has an RBI this evening. Peter batting right-handed. And the pitch by Johnson comes in up and in for ball 1. You're listening to Marshfield Chaparrals baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield. Johnson fires again. Line shot, base hit to left field. And Peter Earl has his 3rd hit today. Line drive single to left. Brings up Caden Schillinger. Big night for Caden. He's 3 for 4. A single, 2 doubles. A run scored. He's also flied to center field. Johnson checks the runner. And the pitch is dribbled on the third base side and will roll foul for strike one. Marshfield leads this ball game 11-5. Chaparrals are batting. Bottom half of the eighth, 1 out and 1 on. Caden Schillinger, number 7 man in the Chaparrals batting order tonight. Digs in once again. Johnson from the stretch. Delivers. Inside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson throws again. Popped up foul. First base side of the play. 1 and 2. Chaparrals now with 17 hits in this ball game, including 3 doubles and 1 triple. Schillinger back in there, ball and 2 strikes. Chaparrals have hit well tonight against 3 Westboro pitchers. 1 and 2 the count. Johnson ready. Fires outside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Johnson sets once again and delivers. Line to the right field line, but going foul. Count stays 2-2. Chaparrals have had at least 1 hit in every inning, including 5 hits in that 4th inning when they scored 4 runs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And Johnson fires once again, low and outside for ball 3. And the count on Schillinger full, 3 and 2. Peter Earl at first base, runs pretty well, held there by Peyton Schreiber. And the full count pitch is lined towards right field. Weigel comes on, can't make the play, it's a base hit. Earl to second base, he'll stop there as Caden Schillinger has 4 hits tonight. Runners at first and second with 1 out for Austin Bacon, Marshfield right fielder. 1 for 4 tonight with a base hit, 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Austin batting number 8 in the Marshfield batting order tonight. Stands in against Brant Johnson of Westboro. Here's the pitch. Soft line drive, third base side, foul for strike 1. Trying to remember the name of the nickname of the high school team that was in Westboro. That may have been Trojans also. That may be where this name came from. The high school team in Westboro could have been the Trojans. That does sound a bit familiar. 0-1 on Austin Bacon. Next pitch in there for a call strike, 0-2. Westboro closed probably in the early 60s, about the same time some other small schools like Fairchild closed about the same time. 0-2 on Austin Bacon. Next pitch, a big swing and a miss. Tossed to first base is late. As Schillinger dives back in, but Bacon out on strikes. First strikeout for Weigel, that's out number 2.
Now batting number 11,
Brent Eastad batting. Brent is 0 for 3 and has been hit by a pitch. He scored a run. Johnson trying to pitch out of it. Pitch to Eastad outside for ball 1. Marshfield leads at 11-5. Chaparrals batting. Bottom half of the 8th, 2 out and 2 on. 1-0 on Brent Eastad. And the pitch by Johnson. Low for a ball, 2-0. Westboro High School, around until about the early 60s. But I do believe they were called the Trojans. I could be mistaken on that, but that sounds familiar. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Runner going. Pitches inside for ball. Throw to third base is late. A stolen base for Peter Earl. At first base, Schillinger holds his ground. Count on Eastad now 3-0. Johnson from the stretch. Now Schillinger takes off. Pitch is low for ball 4 to load the bases. Bases loaded with 2 outs for Isaiah Byrell, the Marshfield center fielder. Isaiah batting for the 6th time in this ball game.
Isaiah Byrell.
He is 2 for 5. 2 infield singles, a walk, an error. He's also fouled out, scored 3 times. Johnson throws outside for ball 1. Isaiah actually is the winning run at the plate. If he scores, the Chaparrals win by 10. 1-0 pitch. Bit high for a ball, 2-0. And Connor Westfall calls time to talk with his pitcher, Brant Johnson. "18 hits for the Chaparrals tonight. 11 runs on 18 hits. 4 of their runs have been unearned this evening. 2-0 on Isaiah Byrell. Johnson back on the rubber. Throws again, low and inside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Johnson, the 3rd Westboro pitcher tonight. Readies himself again. 3-0 pitch. Over for a call strike. 3-1. Flag limp in right center field. Little breeze, very pleasant this evening. 3-1 pitch on the way. Hit down the right field line, but curving foul and into play. Count now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runners back to their bases. Peter Earl to third base, Caden Schillinger to second, and Brent Eastad to first. Byrell back in there. Johnson again from the stretch. Runners take off. Full count pitch inside for ball 4. Bases loaded walk. Forces in a run, and the Chaparrals now lead 12-5. Earl scores from third base. Schillinger takes third. Eastad to second, and Byrell to first. Next batter, Chase Higgins, with 4 hits and 4 RBIs today. Takes a pitch low and outside, ball 1. Marshfield now leads 12-5. Chaparrals batting bottom half of the 8th. Bases loaded and 2 outs. 1-0 to Chase Higgins. On the inside corner, call strike, 1-1. Chase with an RBI infield hit back in the 4th and a 3-run single in the 7th. Pitch by Johnson on the way. Ground ball back at the middle into center field for a base hit. Schillinger will score. Eastad rounding third. He'll score as well. Throw comes into third base late as Byrell gets there and Higgins takes second base. Chase Higgins now 5 singles and 6 RBIs in this ball game for Marshfield. 2 more come home as Schillinger and Eastad both score. And Byrell goes to third base on the play. Chaparrals lead 14-5. Jason Kurth batting. First pitch across for called strike 1. Johnson gets set and throws. High hopper over the mound out to second base and into center field for a base hit. Byrell will score. Higgins stops at third base. And that will end the ball game. RBI base hit by Jason Kurth. Scores Isaiah Byrell to give Marshfield a 10-run lead, and that ends the ball game tonight. In the 8th for Marshfield, 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors, 2 walks, 2 men left on base. Our final score, Marshfield 15, Westboro 5. We'll have a full recap on our postgame report in just a moment.
If you're near retirement,
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Through 2 innings, gave up 5 runs, only 1 earned on 4 hits, and walked 1. And then Brand Johnson went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 4 runs, all earned on 5 hits, walked 1, struck out 1. Top hitters for Westboro in this ball game. J.V. Castillo with a 2-run double. Cameron Diedrich tripled. Butch Weigel doubled, knocked in a run. Matt Krieger 2 singles and a run batted in. On the Marshfield side, winning pitcher Chase Higgins had 5 singles and 6 RBIs for Marshfield tonight. Caden Schillinger 2 singles and 2 doubles. Will Lee singled, tripled, and drove in a run. Peter Earl 3 singles and a run batted in. Jason Kurth 2 singles, 2 RBIs. Isaiah Byro 2 singles and a run batted in. Luke Wirtz doubled and drove in a run. Austin Bacon singled and knocked in 2 more runs for Marshfield. The Chaparrals pound out 20 hits tonight, improve their record to 2-5, and Westboro falls to 0-6 with this setback. And once again, the Marshfield Chaparrals get the win tonight by a score of 15-5. And more of our postgame report in just a moment.
Hungry? Chips Hamburgers instant service means you'll be enjoying your fresh, cooked-to-order meal without having to wait. Choose from their legendary Champ, delicious golden brown French fries, grilled chicken, fish fillets, and much more. Shakes, floats, and soft-serve cones are served year-round. With 2 locations to serve you, Chips Hamburgers on South Central Avenue just south of 14th in Marshfield and on West Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. Have a chipperific day.
Here's another Tooth Truth from Dental Clinic of Marshfield.
According to the American Academy of Pediatric Dentistry, your children should visit a dentist when their first tooth comes in or no later than their first birthday. Dental Clinic of Marshfield dentists can show you how to brush your baby's teeth and how to establish healthy dental habits that will benefit your child for a lifetime.
Dental Clinic of Marshfield. Dental care for life. Schedule an appointment today at any of their 3 offices in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville. Learn more at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com.
Marshfield Chaparrals earned the win tonight over Westboro 15-5. Westboro once again falls to 0-6 on the year. The Chaparrals are now 2-5, and the Chaparrals are off tomorrow evening, but back in action Friday night with a ball game at Plover Friday evening at 7:30. Once again, the Marshfield Post 54 American Legion baseball team is in Marshfield tomorrow evening for a Junior and Senior Legion doubleheader with Merrill. The Junior Legion game at 5, Senior Legion contest 7:30 on Thursday evening here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Our next local baseball broadcast here on WOSQ Monday night when the Marshfield Legion faces Antigo at Jack Hackman Field. Game time 7 p.m. That broadcast Monday at 6:45 on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and on WDLB, WOSQ.com. And tomorrow evening on WOSQ, coverage of the NBA Draft begins at 6 p.m. on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WDLB, WOSQ.com. Thanks again to our sponsors of Marshfield Chaparrals Baseball on WOSQ, including the Dental Clinic of Marshfield, Health in Motion, and the House of Heating. I'm Gene Delisio. That's it from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Again, our final score tonight, the Marshfield Chaparrals 15 and the Westboro Trojans 5.
I'm Steve McCann, physical therapist.